What's up YouTube? It's Professor Kelso, but nobody calls me that. I'm here today at my studio, Software Jiu-Jitsu in Hermitage, Tennessee. I'm going to give you guys a studio tour and launch a little pilot episode of a new video series I'm calling Small Studio, Big Style. So let's get started. Curb appeal. I'm here outside my studio. This window has a small crack in the corner. Shout out to Joe at Creekside Glass. I need to get him back out here to finish that estimate. We've got a mason jar light up here that looks dated and antiquated. I've got a new fixture in my office I need to bring in. And then lastly, there's a 6-panel door here. It's still commercial, but it looks like it's residential, so we want to change that out to a glass full height window. So let's come on in and check it out. All right, so this should look familiar. You've all seen this from the videos. Here we are in the studio, and hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy. Let's start over here when you first come in. We've got a little information center here, a mini fridge. This is where, you know, we've got waivers and a computer and all that stuff that's not so fun. Up here, this is a facade that's a leftover from a previous incarnation of the gym, and that's why that corner doesn't line up and it drives me crazy. So when we tear this out and redo everything, we'll fix that. Looking down at the floor photographs very well, but it needs to be replaced. We're going to go to luxury vinyl plank and redo this. And at that time, we're going to do a suspended floor below the mats to make it a little bit softer. Subwoofers underneath here, and we need to get the surround sound speakers back up here opposite of the TV and the sound bar. Everything else looks pretty good on this front wall. It just needs a fresh coat of paint to freshen it up. And then on the doors here, this is my office and my YouTube studio, and I'll do that as a separate video series of remodeling that. But I'm going to do on the exterior a maple veneer laminate, and the doors are already brushed nickel, or replace the hinges to match. Come along here, we've got our timer mounted up here in the corner. Everybody can see it from the mat space. If you look closely, there's a wire showing, and that's because there was a leak above us. I got to get a work order in to get these tiles replaced, and I believe it shorted out that plug, so that's obviously something that needs to be fixed. Coming over here to the TV wall, it's kind of plain and barren. I'm going to get some artwork up, and I don't like this display case here. This is just kind of a holdover placeholder from when we were upstairs, so I'll probably end up putting more bench seating there along the mats. Moving along, janitor's closet's not very exciting, you know, cleaning supplies. I'm going to clean out and organize that too. On the other side is the changing room over there in the corner. That will be a separate series of remodels also. I'm going to make that really nice for the students. Same thing for the restroom. It's nothing spectacular. It's literally just a little room, but we're going to remodel that. We'll do the same type of flooring wall to wall all the way through. And then when we do our fresh paint, you know, there's little blemishes on the wall you can see here and there. And, you know, I spaced my studs here equidistant, but left pencil marks on the wall. Just little things that we need to do to freshen up and make everything look really good. The studio logo is offset. It's more off in the corner here. It needs to be in the center of the long wall here for photographs, and just little cosmetic things that I want to do to make the space as nice as possible. And that's about it for the intro pilot episode of Small Studio, Big Style. Hope you found some value in this presentation. As always, my compensation for this presentation is your participation. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you all on the mat soon. Peace.